Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I have more projects to share with you guys using the April release cutting dies from Kscraft, and this time I explored with the Bouquet wrapper set, the 3x3 card and envelope maker, and the jeans pocket mini album. This is my hand and you can see how big this pocket mini album is. It has so many different potentials. So we are going to explore what you can do with the bouquet wrapper. So the bouquet wrapper looks like this once it's formed, and I just simply added this embellishment that I had already made prior because it was a perfect fitting with the summery theme. And this item here, I used the Kscraft snow cone, and the ephemera pieces are from Rosie Studio. And then this pattern paper here is actually from Damask Love Right at Home, which I did buy the D-stash off my friend, and I'm enjoying using all of the bright happy colors. This set also gives you this stitch detail layering piece, which you can choose to glue at the back or to here. But I decided to glue it at the back so I can write a little message to a friend in the future. And also another reason why I did glue this piece to the back is that the glue flap that you get for this front two pieces, I didn't glue it onto this piece here. I glued it to the back piece so that I can sandwich this layering piece in the glue flap so it's really nice and sturdy and nicely stays on there. This one here, you do not have to add the layering pieces if you are using beautiful pattern paper that you just want it to shine. But I decided to add these because it was a perfect color matching combo that I had. And it is quite spacious, as you can see. I did another one in strawberry theme. I just enjoy creating anything to do with strawberries. And I was also gifted these wooden strawberry beads that I wanted to use for my beadable pen and pokey tool. So I got to have fun making the pokey tool as well and the beadable pen. And this lovely crochet puffy strawberry was also gifted to me. I believe it was Edna that sent me a beautiful mail filled with strawberry goodness. Because I'm using like one of those turkey skewers that my husband found for me on Amazon a while ago, it does give you a bit of a gap at the top. So I decided to fill that gap also with two different resin cabochons. I just glued it back to back, and I really love how it looks. And these are pretty chunky, but this space, it gives you enough space to be able to gift your beadable pen and pokey tool in one go. Can you see? It's so sweet. I love this. And again, I added the layering piece to the back. And this time I did add it inside as well because I really wanted this beautiful strawberry paper to shine. And I did use a Rosie Studio puffy word piece that says sweet with the two hearts. I was part of Rosie Studio Creative Club team last year, so I have so much Rosie Studio things that I can still use, you guys. This one here, I did do two other versions, more in the pastel tone of the pokey tool and beadable pen. This one is a love heart pen I made. I really love this. This is a frame I got from Beebeecraft. And then this one here, I did glue back to back with the sequin patch of the strawberry. And I also got to use all of the beautiful pastel tones. And these two also fit in this pocket. And this is a lovely cluster made by Jess Nicole Design here in Australia. And I got to use that cluster onto here. And it looks so pretty against the Prima Marketing Rose pattern paper. So I didn't add the layering piece for this one, but I did add another piece for the back so I can write some message. And it fits these so nicely, as you can see. Let me put it in the right way. Look at that. You can gift two things in one go using this packaging. Now another one I did make is a different version. It looks like this. It's so pretty. I also use the Prima Marketing pattern paper. I adore this pattern so much and I wanted it to shine. The inside for the top is including all of my flowers. So this is the pocket as is, and I've added the layering piece to the back. And this is a lovely cluster I made using some of the Bia Valent sketchbook collection. And I cut out the layering piece in vellum and then attached all of my beautiful flowers I made using Kscraft cutting dies. It's such a beautiful, easy, fun way to gift many of your layered flower embellishments into this flower or bouquet wrapper. I really love this so much. Next, I made the 3x3 cards. I made so many 3x3 cards that I have enough for a while. And these are really excellent to include in your happy mails. So the set gives you the 3x3 cutting die, but at first I did cut one, then I realized, you know what, I need to save some time, so I just cut mine by 3x6 and then just fold it in half. But if you didn't want to do that, you can definitely use a cutting die that's included in this set. So this one here also gives you the stitch detail square piece here that looks so nice. And I just placed that die onto one of the cut apart sheet from Simple Stories and cut it out. So it captures the image and the word right in the middle. Then I also decorated with some puffy stickers on top. Very simple, easy to make 3x3 card. This one here, I used the negative part of the square after cutting out the border. There is a card that cuts out the border like this. So you can turn it into a shaker if you wanted to. So when you use this frame die that's included, you get this inside part that you can choose to use on other card. And that's what I did here with this pink color. And I just simply added some tag piece and some floral images, including rainbow. And this glitter enamel dot is also available from Kscraft, and it is so pretty. Then I made this one here. So after cutting this frame out, I had the inside piece to use, so I added it onto this black and white background. And then I made this black tag cluster, also using some Maggie Holmes Market Square images. I think it's so pretty. Then this one here, using the frame die, I added some puffy stickers and the glitter enamel dot from Kscraft, and then just simply made this awesome card. This is a Hello Crafter shadow word from last month release. It's such a wonderful set to have. You can use it on so many different occasions. It says Hello Crafter, and I did use that stitched layering square piece on top. This one I did use the Kscraft Rick Rack border die at the top and the bottom. And this is a simple cut apart piece that I used that says small and simple things. Then the die, envelope die, oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. It has enough space for you to add your shaker component in there if you wanted to. This one here, I added the It's a Pleasure Swapping shadow word and the glitter enamel dots on the outside of the envelope. This time I did use the envelope flap in a different way. So I added some Velcro piece there for closure, and it says little things, because if you're sending happy mail, you might want to include some little things in this envelope instead of the 3x3 cards. So when you open it up, this scalloped edge part is meant to be like this, folded like this. But I was using a directional paper and I wanted my ice cream to be for the pattern to be inside, and I wanted my ice cream to show nicely. So I should have placed it the opposite way, but I cut it out already and I didn't want to waste it, so I made the pocket to have the scalloped edge. See? And then this is another card, a very simple 3x3 card that I made. And instead of this 3x3 card, you can actually include other small things like your shadow words. So in this 3x3 card, you also get shadow word pieces that you can make. It says love you, for you, and then thank you. And I made them in the pink shades and also this type, and you will get to see where else I have added them. So for example, you can add these pieces into this pocket to gift to your friend as well, like this. Okay? So pretty. Then the envelope, I love this envelope design because the scalloped edge has these little tiny holes already punched out for you. So you can make great use of that. And what I did was, see, I added the sticker pieces at the end of my trim. And the reason why I did that is for you to easily grab it out because I did a trim wrapper around the envelope. I did add tiny eyelet there in the middle of the hole. So this gives you 9 holes. So you can put this eyelet right in the middle, add your trim, and then use it like a wrapper, like this. I wrapped it around twice. I finished off the edge of my trim with some sticker pieces front and back so you can easily tuck it in to close it. And then you just have to pull it a bit. See? Very fun project. And so when you open it up, inside I have another 3x3 card, but this is more dimensional because I made my shadow word with the Hello Gorgeous, the fashion word from this month release, using the foam backing piece. So it's more dimensional, but it fits in this 3x3 envelope so nicely as well. See? And this set also gives you the envelope liner piece. And the envelope liner, when you cut it out, it looks like this. So it does give you the scored line already, so you can easily fold it. And then you add glue to here first, glue it down, then you can glue the rest down. And when you're gluing it down, you gotta make sure that the envelope is nice and flat so you can glue it really well without having some bubble. Then, so there's my another envelope and card set. This one here, I decorated with some washi sticker pieces that I had from the Maggie Holmes papery pack. And I added some chipboard pieces to the end again. And it opens up like this. And inside, I did add the envelope lining. And here's another card. So pretty. So with this 3x3 card set, you guys, you do not have to buy it just to make a 3x3 card. If you're a card maker, and this will be excellent set for you as well. But if you're a scrapbooker, it is an excellent set because you can make these envelopes, stick it on your layout, and insert some photos and journaling memories in there as well. But if you're a happy mail gifting person, you can add your sequin bags in here, your shadow word pieces, your ribbon samples. There could be so many things that you can put into this envelope here. The other side, I did decorate using the shadow word from this set. I did put for you on here. And then another one. This time I added star puffy pieces on both sides. Opens up, and then here is where I got to use Cowgirl stamp set that had boots, class, and sass. So I added my boots that I made, and this is the pink frame I used. Very pretty. See? And it all matches nicely, and it closes really easily as well. Just wrap it like this. And then tuck the star underneath, and then it's closed. So this one here opens up like this, and then I did make it more bulky by turning it into a shaker card. I did use one of the chipboard frames from Rosie Studio, added some sequins in there. Very pretty. See? And this time I didn't add the envelope liner because it's got beautiful pattern already, so it doesn't need the envelope liner. But if you are using a double-sided pattern paper and the inside, the B-side pattern you didn't like, then you can definitely cover it up with the envelope liner. Pull the star out. And then this is another shaker one. This is made with love. It just goes in there and closes. Very pretty. I had a lot of fun making these 3x3 envelopes and cards. So first, I knew I had to make a very simple one to show you guys that you do not have to use this as a mini album set. So I just simply made a jeans pocket, just like the word. So this belt piece is included. You also get these buckle pieces included and this bit here. So when you cut this piece out, it looks like this. You also get a heart shape as well, which you'll get to see. For my very smaller size pocket at the front, I turned it into a shaker by adding a tool and stitching 3 sides. Then I added my sequin and closed it. I also wanted to further decorate my pocket at the front by adding this shadow word from Kscraft. This is part of the swapping shadow word set from last month that says enjoy my friend. And I got to use all of the complementary colors for this pattern paper I chose to use, and it's so pretty. I love the colors so much. In this set, you also get included the border add-on piece, but instead of using that, I decided to add on my heart trim around and some sequin trim at the bottom to accent my pocket at the front. In this belt piece, you can decide where you would like to add this. I thought it was fun to add it to the top here, so you can lift it up and put some things in the pocket, tuck things inside the pocket, and then you can just place that down. Then I added some rickrack as well. I did use the largest piece, then the stitched layering piece on top. Then the other side, I turned it into a vinyl pocket. I placed the vinyl sheet on top of the large piece that I had cut out, took it to the sewing machine and just stitched all around to give me the vinyl pocket. So you can put so much in there. You can put it on this side and this side. Then, of course, I had to turn one into a mini album because I enjoy making mini albums, and I simply wanted to try all of the different sizes that were included in the set. And instead of layering all of the different sizes together and creating a page, I did something different. For the front cover of my mini album, I used the vellum sheet with the rose gold rainbow prints on them. So I cut 2 of those to make it into my first shaker page. So I just put 2 together, stitched the 3 sides after inserting my hinge bit. So you can see my hinge bit inserted in there. Then I filled it with the sequin colors, as you can see. Oh, I love that sound. And then I closed it. Then I used some Maggie Holmes puffy stickers, the thicker stickers up here, and I made my floral cluster. This floral cluster is mainly made up of the flowers from Rosie Studio, some of the sprig pieces from Kscraft. This particular piece is included in one of the A2 card box set. I love my floral ephemera pieces. I have a lot of those and I like combining different collections. I just work with the colors that go together and it made me a beautiful cluster to add to my front pocket. I also did add another frame. How you make this frame is that when you cut out the front pocket, it gives you a full like this. What I did was I just cut out the middle bits. I just cut out the middle bits here and middle bit there to give me the outline edges. That's how I got to do that for my front page. Flip it open. You get to see the shaker colors and my rainbows. And on this side, what I did was, when you look at it, it looks like I have the smaller pocket on top of the larger layering piece, but it's actually a separate page. It's a page by itself. So I cut 2 of these and used the hinge that's included in the set, sandwich it in between the 2 sheets. I added another belt piece here onto the side with the heart buckle. Then the next page has my floral cluster, which I only glued to the top so you can tuck things under here if you wanted to. Added some sticker pieces here. This is the next size up from this piece here, has the double stitching details. Let me put it up to see. You can see the double stitching details. So this is the next size up from this pocket one here. And I cut 2 of those. And then I put them together like this. I made some floral cluster and added it to here. And then I made another floral cluster, only glued to the bottom so you can tuck things inside. This side here would be the next size up from this double stitched layering piece. Then I used my lovely holographic star vinyl sheet to create another pocket. See, it's got heaps of room. And I use all of these sticker pieces from She's Magic. Then the next size has another belt piece, this time from the left side. And you open it up and you can see my sticker cluster there as well. This is the largest sheet up from this stitch detail one. So this one has a single stitch. So this size is the biggest pocket size that you get in this set. And I used sewing machine to stitch on my smallest pocket onto here using another yellow color vinyl sheet. If you're wondering where this vinyl sheet comes from, I get it from Beebeecraft. I did do a Beebeecraft item video and I will link it below if you want to go find these. And so this is a pocket here, the vinyl pocket. But because I added a white background, I cut out another pocket like this. And then I used the white side to put it against this yellow vinyl because I really wanted the pattern to shine. So I have a pocket here, then I have another pocket here. So 2 pockets. Then you flip it over. And I just did a lovely floral cluster down here. And this one here is a full-size pocket. I added the vinyl sheet on top, took it to the sewing machine, cut off the excess on the side. I decorated it with the buckle and this sticker cluster on here. So now this last page has a huge pocket. See? I absolutely love my pocket pages. Then I also added this label piece down here so I can write my name on there. And I did use a 3 ring binder clip. This is also available at Beebeecraft. I'm very thankful to Beebeecraft and I'm thankful to Kscraft for helping me create in so many different ways. And I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope I have inspired you to try some of these things. And I hope you really like this envelope closure idea as well. It is a very fun project to do, and I hope you get to make lots of cards like me as well. And have fun making lots of different styles using your cutting dies. You never know what you might come up with. Just keep exploring, create in whatever way, whatever style you want, whatever theme. Just do what makes you happy. Thank you, everybody. Bye for now.